search on the internet for cupcake wrappers, you'll find a myriad of companies selling cupcake wrappers. Which ones do you buy? Are they all the same? What is the quality like? How well do they fit your cupcakes? It's hard to tell what they're really like from a picture on the internet. We are going to show you how they measure up and why ours are the best on the market. Many manufacturers think that any tab and slot design will work for cupcake wrappers. Here are some examples of tab designs we have found. This one is a little short-sighted. It only has a single slit. Here's this one. It has two slits that form the tab. Here's this one. It has a little rounded tab. This one has a funny little angle on it. Here's an example of a really short-sighted tab design. When we put it together, it seems to go together pretty good. Then when you let it go, look what happens. It comes right apart. There isn't a slit on the bottom side of the tab to help lock it in the slot. Here's one we found. This one is actually made of a decent paper, but it is a little difficult to put together. The slot is just a little too small. I had to actually rip this one a little to get it in. Has a little bit of movement here, and the top doesn't really lock in place. If I lift the left side so it locks, the bottom edge isn't lined up anymore. Here's another one that really baffles me. The wrapper is a very thin paper. It has a very tiny tab. It seems to go together easily, but the paper is so thin. Look at how it just pulled apart and started to rip. Look how much paper there is to hold it in place. It's not much. After putting it together, see how loose it is? Paper is so thin that by pulling on it a little like this, it's starting to tear without much effort. That is due to the thickness of the paper and the undersized tab. It just doesn't work. This is from another competitor. It's actually not a bad design, but it does take a little effort to line up the tab with the slot. Holds together pretty well. The part that I don't like is this little bit of slide. It just doesn't stay put. Here's our tab and slot design. It is a large tab with a nice wide neck, making it strong and sturdy. It has these angle cuts at the base to help center it in the slot once it is assembled. It goes right in the slot. You'll notice that when you pull, it doesn't come apart. And the angle cuts on the tab center the tab in the slot, and it doesn't slide up and down at all. This is the way it should be. Our tab and slot design outperforms our competitors.